Once again, Iowa State wins basketball, loses a game that they shouldn't. This time, it was against Colorado, 68-62. And Iowa State was number 19 in the country. So what exactly happened? I apologize for looking down because I can't memorize all this stuff. And I know they've been down Addie Brown ever since that Baylor game that she last played in. But still, come on. 4 straight losses. And Iowa State was up at half, 29-25. But second half, Iowa State scored 33 points, while Colorado scored 43. There's obviously more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go last minute game besides the stats. And it was actually tied at 42 apiece going into the fourth quarter. So around 46 seconds left, Desiree Wooten made a 3 assisted by Ziana Walker to make it 63-55. Then Desiree Wooten fouled around 32 seconds left on a 3-point shot. It's like, at this point in the game when you're up by 8, don't foul. Make them take all the time that they want. Give them 2s instead. But no, you had to foul. And Kinsey Hare went to the line. Actually, she missed the first 2 free throws, but made the third one to make it 63-56. And Colorado did call a timeout. Foul Reese Beatty on Iowa State around 31 seconds left. Desiree Wooten went to the line, missed the first free throw, but made the second to make 64-56. Iowa State did call a timeout, and Utah from Colorado fouled. It's like, you're up 8. Don't foul. And Cindy Harris went to the line for Iowa State and made both free throws to make it 64-58. Colorado did call a timeout. A foul was called on Polk on Iowa State. Desiree Wooten went to the line, missed the first free throw once again, but made the second to make it 65-58. And Kinsey Hare for Iowa State missed a 3, but Audie Crooks got the offensive board, and she got the tip and layup around 11 seconds left to make 65-60. And Kinsey Hare fouled for Iowa State around 9 seconds left. And Ziana Walker went to the line, made both free throws. And around 1 second left, Audie Crooks made a layup assisted by Kinsey Hare to make 67-62. And at that point, it didn't really matter, but it was just instinct, I guess, just to foul again. Even though this game was out of reach and no chance of winning. Practically no chance. And Audie Crooks fouled, and Jade Masagallo wins the line for Colorado. Missed the first free throw, but made the second to make it 68-62. And Iowa State got the ball inbounded, and that was it. With the loss here, Iowa State is 14-4 on the year, 2-4 in the Big 12, while Colorado is 12-6 on the year, 3-3 in the Big 12. So this was huge in terms of Big 12 standings. Maybe Colorado makes the NCAAs, but they have to avoid bad losses and get more quality wins. And X amount of wins in total, I think they might get in the NCAAs. I don't know. Now, Iowa State shot 39% from the field on 57 attempts, 41% on threes on 27 attempts, and unusually they made only half their free throws on 14 attempts. They're usually a good free throw shooting team. 33 rebounds, 8 of those offensive, 15 assists, 17 turnovers, which is way too much. 12 steals, 6 blocks, 17 fouls. How many points off the bench? 8 plus 3, that's 11, plus 2, that's 13. And only 2 double-digit scorers that literally combined for 33 points. And Audie Crooks was actually held down to 17 points in this game. And 3 players for Iowa State scored 16 points in this game, combined for 9 plus 7, that's 16, plus 8, that's 24 points. Now, Colorado had how many bench points? 24 plus 2, that's 26. Plus 8, 34 bench points. Yeah, they won that advantage. And 3 double-digit scores literally combined for 24 plus 10, that's 34, plus 15, that's 49 points. And 2 players scored 61 points this game that had 9 plus 8, that's 17. And Colorado didn't shoot the ball as good as Iowa State from the field or 3-point line, though 3-point line was closer. 36% from the field on 66 attempts, so 9 more shots. 38% on threes on 16 attempts. 78% on free throws on 18 attempts. Now, 46 rebounds. 18 offensive, 11 assists, not exactly a great number, 17 turnovers, which is way too much, 9 steals, 2 blocks, and 15 fouls. Now I'm going to go to the points out turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. Points out turnovers favored Colorado 19 to 14. Same thing goes for fast break points 6 to 3. In addition, points in Bay actually favored Colorado 30 to 18. This is a Colorado team that pushed Baylor at Baylor. Remember that. They even pushed Oklahoma State despite losing that game by 7. So, what's the next 5 games for Colorado? I'm going to start with them real fast. They got going on the road to UCF. That would be a letdown spot when I see one. Because UCF shouldn't give Colorado issues. But you never know. January 18th. A week later, you get to host Oklahoma State. That's huge that you're going to get to host them instead of going on the road. But still, though, it's a tough game. Then you got to go on the road to Kansas State. January 29th. Kansas State's mid. To be honest, yes, I know they beat Ole Miss at home, but that was only by a point. Still, though, I wouldn't necessarily overlook them. Then you get to host West Virginia. Huge that you're going to get to host them instead of going on the road. Because that costs cross-country travel on February 4th. February 8th, you get to host TCU. That's big. But still, it's going to be a tough game. Same thing goes for West Virginia. Now, I'm going to say this as a definite for Iowa State. You're not winning the Big 12. You're done. Forget about that. You got to focus on getting as high as possible from here. Which, good luck. Because some of those opponents that you lost to, this is your only meeting. I mean, Baylor, for example. Like, luckily you do get a rematch with Cincinnati, but still. And you have to have so much to happen. Like, first of all, you got to win out. And then rely on so much chaos to even think about winning the conference. And even then, it depends on about tiebreakers. I'm just saying. Now, next game is tricky. I'll say this. January 18th. You got to go on the road to Oklahoma State. Now, Oklahoma State does have Leonard Girardi back from injury. And I know Oklahoma State is not receiving votes, but they were. So I would not sleep on them, to say the least. January 21st, you get a rematch with Cincinnati. I swear, if you lose that game, that's on you. Especially that you're getting to host them and they're going on the road. Then you get Arizona at home, January 24th. I would think you would win that game, but then again, you lost to Cincinnati on the road. Then January 28th, you got to go on the road against possibly an undefeated Texas Tech team, but you never know because prior to that game, they got Kansas State at home. I don't think they should lose. But the following 2 games, BYU and Utah, tough right there. So, still, I would expect Texas Tech to be better in conference at least compared to Iowa State at that point. I'm just saying, yes, I know Texas Tech barely, they didn't even cover the spread against Houston. Still, though, that's a good team. And then you got UCF at home, January 31st. I would think you would win that game. So we're going to honestly wait and see what happens from here. And like I said, I don't think Iowa State's going to win the Big 12 now. They're done. And for that. The highest it could get, I don't know. But you would have to rely on so much chaos in the Big 12 to even think about winning the conference, let alone possibly being second. I don't know. And it's not even including what you have to face in February. You got to go on the road to Utah. You got to go on the road to BYU. Kansas State you get at home, I don't think you should lose that game. I don't think you should. But you get the host, a good Arizona State team. You got to go on the road to TCU, and you're only regular season matchup with them. You got Oklahoma State again, but this time it's at home. Then you got to go on the road to Kansas State. So you get the point. There are, I say, at least one more loss is coming from here to the end of the rest of the year. I don't see them winning out. I just don't. And maybe the AP poll would be smarter if they would have punished them more in hindsight 2020 after losing to Cincinnati and after losing to West Virginia. I said in the AP poll video, I didn't think they should have been number 19 in the country. I think they should have been no higher than 20 or 21. Clearly, I'm right. And if they lose to Oklahoma State, they better be unranked. I'm just saying that right now. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road. 89 subscribers, goals, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So remember, when the scores like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see us. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. We'll have to wait and see when Addie Brown does really come back for Iowa State. She would make a difference. It's just a back injury is nothing to rush back from. You got to get her healthy first. And think about NCAA tournament potential down the line in terms of the health. I still think they're going to make it. It's just the seeding, I don't see a top 4 seed. I just don't. And I'll go over the bracketology later, I know. But still, you get the whole point. I just don't see a top 4 seed happening.